TAFISA Europe more, and you can see what are our plans, and I hope you will find it interesting for us. And later on, Peter will continue with a more global TAFISA mission. So first of all, I would like to just recall one memory from 2 years ago when we got the first European conference in Ljubljana. It was a very successful event, and I would like to thank again our Slovenian friends to organizing it for us. In Slovenia, we were more focusing on urban settings and city settings. Today, we will focus more on the lifelong activities and traditional games. So I think it's even more TAFISA thing, but also very interesting. A short evaluation what happened during last 8 years. TAFISA Europe, as you know, is a voluntary network, so it's a network of TAFISA European members. It was established in Turkey in 2011, and we are basically working on the basis of the short guidelines. There is a document, you can see it on our website, and the steering committee is the governing body of it. As you can see, the steering committee is a combination of members who are from different parts of Europe, so starting with Cyprus, via Balkans, Middle Eastern Europe and Western Europe up to the Portugal. So when we sit together, we really have people from all over, so we can really discuss the problems and activities that are typical for different parts of Europe. What we do, we meet at least once a year. Last meeting we got in Kopaonik, Serbia. It was very different weather than from today. It was really strong snow, but it was very exciting for us. What we do during these meetings, we are working on our working plan, that it's just a short document. We plan every 2 years what we're gonna do, and then we are implementing it, reporting it. We are also working on the communication tools. In the Kopaonik, we were working on the newsletters that I hope you all received later on. We also discussed some EU developments, because the EU and Council of Europe is giving us some opportunities how we can strengthen our cooperation as European organizations. And we are also talking about, of course, TAFISA events and what we can do in common. We also meet as the members at least one every 2 years. Usually it's the meeting prior the congresses. Last our meeting was in Seoul. We also gave some update what is on. We were talking about the games that are now on, and we're also talking about the candidates for the board, because it was just the day before the General Assembly, so all the candidates could present themselves and talk what are their visions for the future. I think it was very important for the board. As I said, in Europe we have many possibilities to cooperate. The EU institutions give us some possibility, and TAFISA is involved in many different projects. Like we are the partners of the European Week of Sport. It's one of the most important initiatives in Europe right now, and TAFISA got a really strong impact in it. Within one of the EU projects, TAFISA prepared the guidelines, and there are the guidelines that everyone in Europe can use organizing the European Week of Sport. TAFISA is always invited to the forum. Wolfgang usually has a presentation there and can show what is important for us and what are the goals for sport for all in Europe. Also involved in a different kind of expert groups, and we also promote the Erasmus Plus program, as it is really opportunity for us, for all the members, to get some money for the cooperation, for the partnerships. And the last initiative is the Council of Europe. TAFISA is observer for already many years in a body called EPAS. It's a large partial agreement on sport. And they also have a meetings where TAFISA is always represented. I will not go through all the projects, but I would like just to tell you that TAFISA already was a leader on, was involved in more than 10 projects. I think it's 11, Jean-François, yeah, it's correct. And they are not just the traditional games and sport for all. You can see there are all different topics, focusing on cities, on even doping, focusing on participation of people with disabilities. So it's really broad. We really touch a lot of topics. What we are planning for next 2 years, what we are focusing right now, we still want to communicate you more. We were working on how we can get in touch better and to network better. We are focusing on building the TAFISA Europe legacy, so we really continue to the programs, having conferences every 2 years and hopefully the games as well. What we will continue focusing also on the European possibilities. They gave us the program Erasmus Plus, which will start again in 2020, and the money for sport will even double, so it will be even more possibilities to get funds from EU after 2020. And now we will also look forward how to organize our conference in 2 years. If any of you has some good ideas, please come to us. And of course the games will be also our focus. And now I'll ask Peter to tell something about the mission, that it's more global TAFISA here. Thank you.